What's up, guys? Back with another episode of the Dave Gold Evolve podcast. And on this episode, we've got Trey Morgan live from Orlando, Florida. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Live from Orlando, Florida. And I'm over here in Timisoara, Romania. And what we wanted to talk about today was how you can stop giving a fuck what other people think about you. All right. When I first met Trey, we had a call, and I was like, Trey, why is it that you stand up when most people are sitting down when they do an interview? And basically, Trey was like, because that's just me. That's just the way I do it. That's the way that I want to do it. Okay. And I'm not trying to play by other people's rules. I'm going to play by my own. And I really love that attitude. I don't know if it works 100% of the time, but I think that 90% of the time people are playing it too safe. People give too many fucks what other people think about them. And they like the title of the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, but they don't actually embody it. So, thank you for jumping on and let's dive into it. You ready?
Hell yeah, let's do it, bro.
Okay. So first question is, you know, how did you get into being a relationship dating coach? And, is there any baggage that comes along with doing that?
Yeah, bro. So I got into it, bro, because I used to just completely suck with girls, bro.
Mhm.
I played basketball in high school, so I was kind of a jock. So girls would show interest, but I would always drop the ball, bro. I didn't have much confidence in myself, in my sexuality. Um, my parents were religious, so I kind of had that Christian thing going on. I was afraid to go to hell.
Oh,
If I-
shit. I was talking to a guy the other day and he was in Texas and he was like, yeah, man, I don't think I can join your mastermind if guys are sleeping with girls before marriage. I'm like, what can I do, you know?
exactly, bro. If you have that belief, it's really hard to escalate or do anything with women when they show interest. So that was a lot of my problem. And yeah, I was pretty shy and all of that. Uh, I used to have the wrong mindset when it came to what women find attractive. You know, I was kind of trying to do the nice guy thing. Um, I remember one time a girl asked me to tie her shoe, and I got down and tied her shoe, and
Oh, shit.
you know what I mean, like stuff. And I actually thought like that would make her like me. You know what I mean? Like I literally thought that. You know, so just having the wrong mindset in relation to what women find attractive, and then having my own insecurities and limiting beliefs, and basically I left high school without ever kissing a girl, without ever having a girlfriend, without ever having sex, anything. So
Hmm.
uh, while I was in high school, I found out about the pickup community. Like I used to search online how to get a girlfriend, how to do this, whatever. And I think I came across a couple of other guys who were popular back then, like David D'Angelo, um,
Oh, yeah.
Mystery. There's a guy named Swing Cat. There's a couple dudes. So
Mhm.
I just would look at the information. I bought a couple products, and I started going out and approaching. Prank videos were very popular, like the how to pick up girl, like funny YouTube videos were outside. I used to try different things
Oh, yeah.
just just to get out my comfort zone. You know, work on expressing myself. I like the fact that going out and approaching women, like cold approach, you don't have the same consequences you'd have if you did it in your social circle and if you fucked up, you know?
That's
So I was,
right. You'll never
yeah,
see that person again.
yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah, exactly. So I got a lot of opportunity to practice and make mistakes and
Hmm.
experiment. And man, you know, little by little, I started to get good at it. You know what I mean? I started to build up some confidence. I started getting some phone numbers. They would flake at first, whatever. Then I figured that out, started to get some dates. And I finally got my first kiss, you know what I mean? And then finally got a girlfriend, and then finally lost my virginity. And, you know, this kept, and all of this was done through cold approach pickup. Like none of it was social circle or anything else or online dating. It was all picking up women in the daytime. And then at some point I completely dropped my religion, which freed me up so much it allowed me to start doing night game, like hitting the clubs. And I did very well in the clubs because, you know, I'm a tall black guy, you know what I mean? Muscles, you know what I mean? So it's perfect for me, actually.
Yeah, we're on the mastermind call yesterday, and we've got guys that are just so sour over night game because they'll go out to the clubs, and I felt the same way. I dropped some frustration out as well, where I'm like, you think that girls are going out to the club because they want to meet with you and sleep with you, but then when they don't, you have this frustration either towards them or towards yourself, and you also lack the foresight that maybe they don't really want that. Maybe they just wanted to go out and have fun with their friends. Maybe they wanted to just dance. Maybe they wanted to just chill. But in your mind, you're thinking the nightclub is going to be a place where I meet some women and have some sexy time. And if you don't have the look, the persona, the vibe, the energy, then you're shit out of luck.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, bro. So like when I just started, like the first couple times I went, you know, I was pretty shy into myself, like, oh, you know, so much people and stuff like that. I'm an introvert, so it's kind of like throwing me off or whatever. But one thing about me is like if I see other people are able to make it work, then I'm like, I should be able to do it too. So I used to see my friends that used to be in a club and they used to get girls and stuff. And I didn't really think their game was even all that great, but I still saw them getting girls. So I was like, I mean, if they could do it, I should be able to do it too. So I just kept coming out, you know, focused on just getting comfortable with the environment. Then, you know, I would try, you know, maybe approach one girl or two girls, or whatever, and it would probably go a little bad or whatever, because I felt weird about it, right? But once I got free and really just let go and just enjoyed just enjoyed the experience, just enjoyed being out, and just, you know, I could dance a little bit, so I started dancing and really just getting into it. And then, you know, girls started, you know, responding to me better little by little. And then it got to a point where like I just turned into a beast, bro. You know, I was dancing on the dance floor, grinding with girls, spinning them around, doing all this different shit. You know what I mean? And then I got my first pool, and you know what I mean? And then it just turned into like a skill set and also a way of being. Like I just handled this part of my life where it was like, okay, I know how to pick up women, you know what I mean? And once I was able to prove to myself that I could do it consistently and get the results I wanted in my dating life, I noticed other guys would kind of like ask me questions or say, hey, how did you do that? And stuff like that. And then that's when I came to the realization, like, yeah, I could help guys with this, because it's not like I always was getting women. I used to suck. You know, I used to be horrible. Couldn't even say hi without sweating. You know what I mean? So I can relate when a guy comes to me and says, hey, man, I can't do it, or I can't approach, or I'm not confident, whatever. Be like that. So I can relate to it and say, hey, man, it's a process. Like, but if you can commit to taking these necessary steps and working on your mindset and just believing and having faith that if you are consistent, you'll get the results, then you can do it, man. And I've done it myself, so I know this to be true. And yeah, that's kind of, and it became a passion, basically. Like I feel like I'm very connected to helping guys with their dating life, and it's not a chore, or it's not something I'm just doing for money. This is truly my passion. Like I really enjoy helping others because, you know, I was able to help myself. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I did get support. Like I did watch videos and got some coaches and stuff like that. But I did the work. I mean, I went out there and I got the rejections and all the stuff that came with it, and I was able to overcome all of that. So I just feel, you know what I mean? Like I enjoy being able to give back, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I do know what you mean. And I could see that from the first time that we met, that you even said you had another job where, you were doing digital marketing, I think, and you were making pretty good money. But this is actually your passion. And yet there's a lot of other, dating coaches out there who are trying to get into it for the money. They're trying to get into it and put up that persona that they're good with women when they really don't have a lot of experience. Okay. And they think that that's going to be their get rich quick scheme, basically, which it really sucks because it just contributes to a negative stereotype of someone that is trying to help men improve their dating life. And it also probably ends up bringing the sexes farther apart, because those men don't learn the necessary skills and mindsets that are needed to become a masculine dominant man and actually provide for their woman in the right way. But something that stood out to me in your story, right, was everything changed when you went out to the club and then you got to this place where you just started to be able to take the girl and dance her around and really not give a fuck what anyone thought, just do whatever you wanted to do. So was there something that changed in your mindset, or was there an experience that happened that allowed you to get to that place?
Yeah, I would say people probably don't really want to hear this, but a lot of it just getting a lot of rejection.
Oh yeah, they don't want to hear that. They want like the magic pill.
Yeah.
They want the whatever the quickest way is. How can I do it in 30, 60, or 90 days? When in reality, you don't know how many rejections it's going to take before something clicks. I've got guys in my mastermind who some are younger and some are a little bit older, but you know, there will be one call where one thing is said and then it clicks. Then something goes off in your mind. Then you break out of whatever paradigm you're in and you step into a new paradigm where you're like, oh, I can be good with girls too. Oh, I can be, you know, a success in life. I can be this masculine dominant man. I can be making connections with people who are attractive and who want to be a part of my life. But you don't know exactly when it's going to happen. So if you try to control the outcome there, you're going to limit yourself and you're going to put yourself under a lot of pressure that's going to end up making the process take even longer.
Exactly, man. So yeah, just going through that rejection, you get to a point, because I think where guys mess up, and you know, guys will say, oh, I don't know what to say to the girl, I don't know what to do. A lot of it is because they're trying to avoid rejection. They're trying to avoid the wrong thing, avoid doing the wrong thing. So by getting these rejections and realizing that rejection is just a part of the game, it's a part of life. You can't get away from it. Everyone gets rejected. But knowing that you're gonna have these rejections, but you're also gonna have these girls that you're gonna vibe with. You're gonna have some girls that are gonna be really into you. But the only way to get to those girls is to get past the rejection and being able to handle it. And what that does is it shows strength. It shows that you're grounded in your masculinity. You know, it shows confidence. It shows that you can handle life. And so it's actually a good quality to have, where you've experienced enough rejection and you know that it's part of life and you're not running away from it. You actually accept it. You know, you're like, you get rejected by a girl, you don't get mad and say, oh, fuck you, or you're a bitch or whatever. You're just like, oh, thank you, have a great day, you know, and move on to the next girl. So yeah.
It's so true, because a lot of the time we go around in life, and I'm thinking about it as you're talking about it, like, and we carry around that hurt child or that hurt boy or that rejected person, and we use that as our image. We let that define our brand. We let that define the way in which we interact with someone who has no prior condition, or you know, that was not a part of that situation whatsoever, and we bring that into the equation rather than just taking the rejection for what it is: a stepping stone, an experience, an opportunity to help you to grow and to become stronger and to get out of your comfort zone. And when you look at it as something that it's not, you put this heavy weight on your back that a lot of guys they carry around, and it leads them down into like the red pill, or it leads them down into all these, you know, dark places where they feel like it's a me against the world mentality, where all the feminists are out to get me. Okay. Yeah. Everyone's trying to, you know, steal my clients. Everyone's trying to take my girl. My girl's going to cheat on me, anything like that. Right. And it's pushing you out of any type of abundance possible and keeping you in this place of scarcity. I'm going to be doing a lot of manifestation abundance work in this group next week, because I see that part of thinking big is actually putting in the work to think big.